Hi guys, my name is Chloe. Welcome to my channel. I'm an aspiring author in the UK and currently I am balancing working part-time with writing as well, with the hopes of my dream coming true of becoming a full-time novelist. I've decided to start documenting my life on YouTube because I see a lot of videos of people balancing their work with their 9 to 5. So I wanted to document my journey and basically just my life in general of what it feels like to work a minimum wage job at the same time as pursuing a creative career. So a little bit of backstory: I've been doing this for about a year. I've been writing my whole life for as long as I can remember, sometimes seriously, sometimes not so seriously, most of the time not so seriously, but also always seriously. I grew up like writing fan fiction on Wattpad and Tumblr, and for anyone that says that's not real writing, I dare you to do it. I dare you to upload once a week on Wattpad. No, I'm joking. I also went to university to study creative writing and then dropped out. Long story short. I've been working part-time at a hotel for about 2 weeks now. I used to work at a school in the evenings, but now I've like moved to the daytime, which is different but also quite nice. And I've just been trying to figure out a new routine and everything, because before I would have like the whole day to write or do whatever and then I would have to work in the evenings, whereas now I kind of switch around. So because I'm working for the majority of the day, I tend to write either early in the morning or in the evenings, as you will probably see in this vlog. This vlog I plan to show just like an average week in my life, when nothing really crazy happens. I'm either working, writing, or running some kind of errand, or actually running, going on a run, or anything like that. As you would have seen yesterday, I had work, so I was working from 9:30 to 2:30, and then I honestly just crashed when I got home. I don't know why I was so tired last night, but this morning I went on a run and I'm about to go out to either the library or a cafe to do like a 1 hour writing session. I also have a few things I need to get, and then when I get home I am going to be spending time planning out my new Substack, because I really want to focus on writing a Substack or creating like a blog type thing that's dedicated more to, I guess, non-fiction writing, as opposed to like the more fantasy kind of books that I'm writing in my current project. I really hope that you enjoy this video and you stick around. I have actually been uploading for quite a while, but I wanted to start fresh and basically dedicate this space to a particular thing, and so that's what I'm doing, because free will. I just got back from town. I went to a cafe and then I ran a couple errands. I just had to pick up some toiletries and things, but I'm back now and I just had something to eat. I had bagels and I had this cream cheese from M&S because it was reduced. It was cream cheese with jalapenos in it. It was pretty good. I topped it with some cucumber and yeah, that was my little snack because I didn't eat any lunch. But now that I'm home, I've still got a couple things I need to do. I actually didn't end up writing anything for Substack whilst I was at the cafe, so I still have that to do, and I'm also going to type up the stuff that I wrote in the cafe. I ended up writing about 8 or 9 pages, which is really good going. I think I was in there for about an hour, I think. I was really happy with how it went. I was a bit worried because I was feeling quite anxious when I was going into town. A bit worried that I wouldn't be able to get much done because I was feeling quite anxious, but I ended up getting a lot done and yeah, I'm really happy with that. So this afternoon I'm just going to type all of that up onto my laptop, onto the manuscript document, and do want to include a bit more about my book in a separate video. I want to do like a dedicated writing vlog that focuses more on just my writing project, not everything. I'm currently working on draft 1 of my romantasy project. Yeah, let's start typing. I just got back from the supermarket and I'm going to show you everything I got because I really like it when people do like hauls of their supermarket things, like food hauls. So I'm going to show you everything that I got from the supermarket. It was a little bit pricey. I don't usually splurge, but I wanted to have like a nice dinner this evening. Nothing too crazy and very easy to cook once you see what it is. They had quite a lot of offers on in Waitrose. My supermarket nearest to me is Waitrose, otherwise I'd have to get like a 20-minute bus to get to like the main town in my area. So whereas Waitrose is like a 15-minute walk. I like to go early in the morning because they have like the yellow tags on, which makes it a little bit less expensive. But yeah, let me just show you what I got. So here is everything like laid out. I got some ice cream because I'm really obsessed with ice cream at the minute, especially mint ice cream. I got these mint cornettos. These were like £2, I think. They were on like a deal, and they also had such a good deal on Ben & Jerry's ice cream. It was 2 for £5 and normally they're like £5 each. So I got half baked, and then I also got the peanut butter cup one. I've had this before and it's like Reese's peanut butter cups in the ice cream. It's really delicious. For dinner, it's Friday night, so I got fish and chips. I haven't had like a proper good fish and chips in a while, and so I got these Bird's Eye fish cods. These were quite expensive, but I couldn't find anything reasonably cheap in terms of like fish. I don't know. So yeah, I got these battered cods. I got this Greek salad because this was reduced, just to have with it like on the side, and then some chips, and then I also got some raspberry jam donuts. If you like jam donuts, the Waitrose ones are so elite. They're so delicious. I also got some peanut butter. This is the pip and nut crunchy peanut butter. I only just tried this the other day when I had them in my dates, and it's so delicious. This is the crunchy one, crunchy peanut butter. It is quite pricey, but I think it's worth it. It's, well, compared to like the peanut butter you can get for like £1.50 or something. This one was £2.25, I think, but for me, I just love this peanut butter. And then I got some vinegar for the chips. And I also got these drinks. Belvoir Farm Sparkling Mango and Peach. These were also really reduced from like, I don't know, £5 to like £2.90 or something, which is almost half price. So there's 4 of these, and I'm going to try one of these later because it's such a nice day, at the minute at least. So yeah, that's my food haul. So it's Friday now, and I actually didn't film much or anything of Wednesday and Thursday because I had work and I just started my period, so I wasn't really like motivated to really show anything because working on your period is not for the weak, especially in any kind of hospitality or services industry. It's just really not. So I didn't really film anything. And to be honest, when it comes to work, there's only so much I can film without revealing too much. Not that there's anything to like reveal, but yeah, I was at work Wednesday, Thursday. I did a little bit of writing yesterday morning before I went into work, and then I went on a run when I came back from work. And Wednesday I was just so tired. So today I've got a day off. I've done a few little chores that I needed to get done this morning, and I tried to do that early. I was like at the start of my day because it gets out of the way. But today I just plan on doing some more writing. I have to finish the chapter I started yesterday, and I think that's going to be my goal for today, is to finish that chapter. I also want to decorate my Kindle. I have picked up my Kindle again actually, and since I've got rid of like social media on my phone, I've been reading a lot more and been reading before bed and things, as well as like on the bus, like during my commute. I picked up my Kindle because I wanted to read The Handmaid's Tale. I watched the first season of the show because I watched The Testaments, which is new on Disney Plus, and I really enjoyed The Testaments, so I decided to watch The Handmaid's Tale. I loved the first season, but I really don't know, I couldn't get into the second season. However, I still really love watching The Testaments. I actually need to watch Wednesday's episode today. Also today I'm going to be watching the Off-Campus series. It's just come out. I remember I read the first 3 books and then just didn't finish the series, but yeah, it's a fun series, and so I'm excited to see how they made it into a TV show. And especially the first book was probably my favourite of the ones that I read. I can remember reading. I read it quite a while ago. I'm gonna read that. I really love like a cheesy TV series like The Summer I Turned Pretty and things. Also watching Merlin as well. I used to be obsessed with Merlin when I was younger. I was actually watching it as the episodes were coming out, and it would be on like every Saturday night before Doctor Who, and I was obsessed with Doctor Who. It really was just like time to be alive back then. So I'm rewatching it and I'm obsessed with it. There's so many things that I forgot happened, and so rewatching it is just like so nostalgic and also just so much fun. It's such a fun TV show, and it definitely helps with like the book that I'm currently writing, with my fantasy book. So I definitely recommend watching it if you're into like, if you're writing a fantasy book maybe, or if you're just into like fantasy Arthurian TV shows. Anyway, back to my Kindle. So I have been reading The Handmaid's Tale on my Kindle, and I'm actually enjoying the book. I'm like nearly 50% of the way through it, and I've been reading a couple pages a day. It's structured so interestingly, like the narrative, like the way it's narrated and things, and I'm not a massive classics reader. I don't read a lot of classics. I read a couple, but not really any of like major classics that people really love. But The Handmaid's Tale was one that I had been contemplating reading as research for my book that I'm currently writing. It's on my Kindle, and I have stickers on my Kindle. Wait, let me go get it. So this is my Kindle. It's, I don't know what edition this is, but this is the back. I don't actually stick my stickers onto the Kindle, which I'm actually going to do today. I don't like how the stickers move all the time. Like, this is just, I don't even know what to say about that. I'm just going to stick them down on the Kindle. Like, I've got stickers all over my laptop and everything. I just need to stick them down. So I'm I'm gonna decorate my Kindle today, which I just feel like there's a rush of adrenaline at the thought of doing that. Sorry, I keep waving around. That I also got recently from Vinted a new digital camera. My digital camera actually broke and I got it from a charity shop, and I'm really sad that it did break. I ended up getting this one, which is the same camera. This one's bigger than the one I had, but it's the exact same make. This is the Nikon Coolpix 3200 and it takes really cute photos. This was £20, and which is pretty good going for a digital camera. I wanted to get a new digital camera because I love filming with them, but I also have a lot of trips coming up and I love the way digital cameras look. I also want to put stickers on this because why not? Today I'm going to the chapter of my book that I was started yesterday, stick my stickers on my Kindle, write some of my Substack posts, the first draft of my Substack posts, and start watching Off Campus. So overall, a very lovely day. Apologies for like the lighting situation. The sun has literally gone in. It was so sunny this morning and now it's just completely gone. I finished decorating my Kindle. I also finished typing up chapter 21. I'm actually nearly 50,000 words into the manuscript, which is crazy because I haven't even hit the midpoint yet. My first novel was finished at about 80,000 words. It ended up being about 75,000. So I think this is going to be like well beyond word count for my first novel. Really happy with that. But then I decorated my Kindle and look how majestic it looks. My favourite colour is pink. So of course I ended up I didn't even plan to have it pink. It just ended up being that way. But it's so cute. I think this is the best my Kindle has ever looked. And I really wanted to include my Valkyrie sticker. For a moment I was scared it wasn't going to fit on, but I cut round the white edges, so I ended up managing to fit it onto the Kindle. But I'm so happy with how it looks. I think it looks so cute. Here's up close. This pop socket is just from Amazon, so is this case. But I'm obsessed with how it looks. I'm gonna carry this everywhere with me, even as just like an accessory. I also put some stickers on my digital camera because I have to personalize everything. I just love putting stickers on things, and it also looks so cute. I put a 2 on here as well, but it looks so cute as well. Oh, it looks so cute. Thought I would show you my laptop as well, since I also this has been like had stickers on it for ages, but this is my laptop. Most of these stickers are either from Redbubble. Some of them are from either markets or shops, stationery shops, but it's so cute. And all of this with my Kindle, I just love it. Just makes me so happy looking at my laptop. I got this one recently. as well. I'm obsessed with that one.